Awesome. So welcome everybody. My name's Gabby and I'm so freaking pumped to be sharing something pretty incredible with you tonight if you're in the UK, or this morning if you're like me and back in New Zealand. I just got back from London 2 days ago and no jet lag. These products are freaking amazing. How good is that? So welcome everyone. You know, you may be jumping on here to just find out what this is all about. I was talking to, is it Alfredo, or one of the guys before, and he's like, I don't know what this is. I was like, perfect, it's all good. We're going to explain everything. So my name's Gabby, and along with my co-host Mara, who you're going to meet in a minute, we are so honored to be sharing the next 45 minutes with you. We're going to be running you through something that, telling you all about something that has literally changed our life and impacted the lives of over 70,000 other young people across the planet. Something called the Start Your Life movement, and it's just so freaking amazing. So we'll kick straight into it. So we're going to start off with a quick little video that explains a little bit more about what this is all about. So it's a quick 2-minute video. Kick back, enjoy this bad boy, and then we'll get straight into it.
We live in a fortunate time where we have the opportunity and freedom to achieve anything, be anything, and do anything we want in our lifetimes. But unfortunately today in our society, most people are just doing things that they aren't very passionate about, things that don't fill them up and get them excited every single day. And today, if you listen to the voices of society and the media, they program us to live in fear, to think small, to be small, to act small, and really that sets our life up for a life of mediocrity. And to me, this is just messed up. I know many of my heroes, people who are revered in the world, like Steve Jobs, Martin Luther King. These are people who constantly push the boundaries of the status quo and challenge us to think differently. The status quo just isn't cutting it. And if you're the person that's passionate about what they do and loving what you're doing, that's awesome. But it's okay to want more, even if what you already have right now is great. So the Start Your Life movement is a group of passionate, motivated young people, ages 18 to 35, who want to live life on their own terms. We want to experience incredible adventures. We want to live in a healthy, vibrant body. We want to surround ourselves with people who are going to lift us up and motivate us. And we want to be able to wake up every single day knowing that we can contribute to the world on a massive scale. So how do all these young people achieve this extraordinary life? Well, we've done it by aligning ourselves with a company called Isagenix. And Isagenix has products that work. Products that produce results for weight loss, helping people with their energy levels, putting on more lean muscle mass. If any of that appeals to you, Isagenix can help you get there. Most people in Isagenix just start for the products. Some people go out and share it with the people that they care about and start earning some additional income. And for the select few who go out and share these products with a lot of people and start earning a lot of money, it's life transforming. But the opportunity is the same for everyone. Now, when you have products that work, it's natural to want to go share that with other people, especially young people. I mean, we do this every single day with things that we love. And Isagenix, through the business model of network marketing, will pay us to go out and help fulfill its vision of impacting more people's lives. We are showing young people how to push the boundaries of the status quo and take ownership of their lives physically and financially and live a life of total contribution. Because life's too short to be mediocre. Why not be extraordinary?
Woohoo! How cool is that video, hey? I love that so much. And so that last line just always hits me, you know. Life's too short to be mediocre. Why not be extraordinary? And that's pretty much what this is about. That's what the Start Your movement is about. That's what Isagenix is about. So we are aligned with a kick-ass global health and wellness company called Isagenix, and they are on a mission to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain and create the largest health and wellness company in the world. And they're definitely on their way to achieving that. And a subculture within Isagenix is the START group, the START movement. And that's what Mara and myself are a part of. And it's basically a way of thinking. It's a movement of young people. We're aligned by a vision to ignite all young people to own their lives, physically and financially, and through contribution, create freedom and a lasting legacy. And we're going to be sharing with you, whoa, someone just drew on the screen. And we're going to be sharing with you exactly what that's done for us in a second. So firstly, a little bit about us and our stories. So my name is Gabrielle. I'm a Kiwi, and I was introduced to Isagenix 4 years ago by the kick-ass babe who you're going to hear from in a second, Mara. So both Mara and myself were living in Perth, and I was friends with her ex-boyfriend. That's how we got connected. And I grew up in New Zealand. I grew up on a farm in New Zealand, and our whole lives we struggled on the farm financially. It was always a struggle to put food on the table, struggling to pay the bills. And I just growing up thinking, I never ever want to be in this position ever again in my life. So I moved up to Auckland, that's the big smoke here in New Zealand, and I studied business, majoring in accounting. I became a qualified chartered accountant. I moved to Australia because in New Zealand, it is the most beautiful country in the world, hands down, but you can't make a high income. So I moved to Australia, heard there was hot guys, nice beaches, better money. So got all of that, and I was working in a corporate role 8 to 8 every day, 6 days a week. So, but I thought I had killed it. I thought I've made it, I'm earning a high 6-figure income. I'm really successful in my role. I'm earning great money, but I had no freedom. And all day, every day, I'd wear suits. I'd go to work in a suit, and I'd be very professional, very, just very high pressure, high stressed environment. And so my way of stress relief was exercise. So I'd go home, I'd exercise like crazy, but I wasn't getting anywhere with my body. So I'd be going to the gym, like body pump, body spin class, you name it. I was in there going hard at the gym. I was very fit. I was a marathon runner, but I didn't look fit. If anyone can relate. So working my butt off in the gym, but not really making any changes. So I was pretty frustrated. Then when I saw Mara post her before and after photo on Facebook, she looked kind of similar to me in the before photo, and in the after photo, she was like 10 out of 10, like, whoa, banging. I was like, oh my God, you're hot. I'm not, help me. So I reached out to her, and she said, oh, let me meet you for a juice and tell you about it. I was like, who meets for juice? That's weird. But, at the time, I was living in Perth, away from my family, away from my friends. I didn't actually have any social network apart from my workmates. And I was an auditor. So you can imagine what my workmates were like. They weren't very fun. So I purely went to meet up with her because she was the first person that actually gave me the time of day and showed me love and was like excited to meet me in a very long time. And I was like, wow, this girl's so nice. I'll go and meet up with her. So I did. And, long story short, I had my premium pack on its way to me a couple of days later. And these products changed my whole freaking world. Like, everyone's always saying to me now, you've got so much energy. And I'm like, it definitely wasn't like this. I used to live off coffee. I thought I was already healthy until I started these products. I was already clean eating, already exercising, but I was tired all the time, and I could never ever tone my stomach. 16 weeks using these products, and I was doing my first fitness competition. That's how amazing these products are. The cleansing is incredible. The energy is nuts. And naturally, when you get these results, which I've been trying to get these results for years and not getting anywhere. So I was like, oh my gosh, I finally found something that works. I started sharing it with people that I cared about, because I would feel bad if I didn't tell them, because they were struggling with the same things I was struggling with. So I began sharing it and building income on the side of Isogenics. I built a residual income, in my spare time. Just at work, I'd go to the bathroom, messaging. So you can do this in the pockets of your life. I built my income to a 6-figure income, and what we call something called the Start 1000 is the first 1,000 young people to be earning 6-figure incomes. This is that picture of us being recognized in USA on stage for achieving that. Me and my partner Grant, who I met through Isogenics. If you guys are single, get to the events. There's some hotties there. So this is a big, massive milestone for me, it's my biggest achievement in my life today. And once I was making a 6-figure income with Isogenics, I was able to leave my job and move back to New Zealand. And now Grant and myself, with our little puppy Jenny, we are able to live a life of no limits. We do this together. We build Isogenics together. So we're together all day, every day, pretty much, whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. But we have the choice. We have the choice as to what we do with our time. Every week we're getting paid no matter where we are in the world, because we've helped over 7,000 people to get healthy, and we're helping them make an income online just like we have. Grant was an electrician. I was an accountant. Now we're full-time network marketers. We travel the world, and we're on a mission to help other people do the same, because everyone deserves to know about this opportunity. We're able to be ourselves. We don't have to dress up in corporate suits anymore. We travel the world. We're our own boss. We work from our smartphones anywhere on the planet. And it's just the coolest thing ever. I'm so grateful that I was introduced to this. And now I'm going to pass you over to the absolute babe who introduced me herself, Mara.
Thanks, son. No, honestly, in the last 4 years, you have not changed. This girl's always so upbeat. And I thought, you know what? You really attract who you are. It's actually quite funny because I was like that at that juice day, which was really weird because I had started Isogenics and I thought I'm not going to drink coffee anymore. I'm just going to drink juice and tea. So that's why I said juice. So it is a bit weird now. But yeah, I guess, physically you guys can see what happened. This was my transformation. I think it was just up to about 90 days. And to be honest with you guys, I never really thought of my body like I need to lose weight or anything like that. I was like a size 8. So I looked good dressed, but when I got undressed, I was really bloated. I had a ton of cellulite. I didn't feel good. So for me at that point, the physical thing was I didn't even care anymore because I was the person that would fall asleep at a keyboard. And my admin job, I would just struggle. By 3 p.m., I'd have my 3rd coffee. And I was like 23 and I'm thinking, is this my normal? Am I supposed to feel this crap and then go home and then crave things like a glass of wine and carbs like pasta or pizza? And then guess what? I'd go to sleep and take it all over again the next morning. And I thought, this can't be my life. So for me, I guess my journey with Isogenics was, I purely started the products for just to feel better. My personal trainer at the time recommended them to me, and I thought, I trust him. I knew I had a 30-day money back guarantee, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to do this. I had never had a shake before, like maybe a Boost juice once. So for me, being Romanian European, I love my food. I'm all about that knife and fork. So for me, it was the first time I was like, I'm having liquid nutrition. So it was a little bit weird for me, but within a few days, having that and feeling so happy, motivated to go to work, happy to be there, wanting to go exercise, having this crazy, beautiful energy, not needing coffee anymore, stopping the cravings. And then obviously the physical results, which were, to me, that was just a bonus. I just wanted to have the energy and the good sleep. And to be honest, I had this massive fog lift off of my brain. So it was almost like I could see clearly again. To me, I guess that was my transformation. And it's very, very hard not to talk about how good you feel and how happy you are when you feel like that. It's impossible for your workmates not to see. My family at the time saw it too. I started my mom up in 2 months. She completely transformed her body and her brain. It's like I had my best friend back. And Yeah, to me, it truly just started as just a product experience. And just like Gabby, I know it might sound a bit cliche, but it's completely changed my life, my mindset on what health is. I truly am so in touch with my body now. I know exactly what I feel like. I'm so in charge and control of my everyday consumption of everything. And so I just, for me, Isagenix has just brought so much balance into feeling good, sleeping well, being able to deal with everyday stress, and sharing it. It's just been the most natural, organic thing I could ever do. And so, because, I feel like it's very easy to say, look, I'm having a yummy chocolate shake, try it as well. And everything's online. So we'll talk to you guys a bit more. We'll develop on all of that now. So we're very excited. I guess a part of sharing that and creating a pretty big network of people, I've only started a couple of hundred people, but that just expanded in over 12,000 people. I just don't know most of them. And trust me, not ever did I think this was going to be my life. Remember, I was working an admin job in an office. And just this summer, I have been in all of these places, and traveling was one of the things I've always wanted to do, but it was just never the time and never the money. And I thought, when am I going to do it? When I'm 60? And so thank God for START and our culture and being able to work and collaborate with other young people just to try and help as many people get super, super healthy, and hopefully help them as well pay for a bill or maybe go and take a trip somewhere they've never been before. This is what really gets me up in the morning and drives me, and I lose my voice most days because of it. I'm just so bloody passionate because I just feel like this just goes hand in hand with our millennials, our generation. It's just the most epic thing. So we're so excited you're here. If you're watching this recorded, awesome too. Let's get started.
Yay. So when you look at, a lot of young people want to be their own boss, right? So we don't want to be told what to do we? In fact, if we get told what to do, we do the opposite. So a lot of young people, we want to be our own boss, but we may not have the idea or the money to set up our own business. And when you're looking at, becoming your own business, what industries are you going to want to be in? You're going to want to be in the industries that are booming, right? You're going to want to be in the industries where we're seeing massive, massive growth. What industries are booming right now? Health and wellness, weight loss, energy, performance, healthy aging, skincare, squatting, smoothies, cleansing, intermittent fasting. All those things are freaking booming right now. So if you're going to start a business, you would want to be aligned with those trends, right? You wouldn't want to be investing in, cassette or video players or something. You want to be investing in an industry that's booming, and you want to be online. Right?
What I love really most about this company is definitely the range of products and also the science behind it. It's a company now, it's 16 years old. 16, yeah, right, 15 or 16, 15. And we, have scientific support. We have a number of beautiful peer-reviewed studies. Whenever I speak to someone that's really into that, I'm so, so excited because we've got this epic website called isagenixhealth.net where you can go and check out all those studies that have been made for long-term, short-term, you name it, it's there. What I really love also about it, we've got a no compromise policy. And that is so, so amazing. You guys have to realize most products you find on shelves, you don't know if next month it's going to be exactly the same quality. We have third-party testing, and Isagenix spends such a big amount of money just to make sure every single canister that comes to your door, it's exactly what it's promised in that grams, and everything is there. And to me, I'm so proud to align myself with a company that's got so much integrity.
Yeah. So the solutions that we have, we're going to talk about the products now, because it's only an opportunity because these products are so freaking amazing. So in the UK, we've got solutions for weight management, and the statistics in the UK show that there are a lot of people that are looking for this, and a lot of people are trying things that don't work. And also energy and sports performance. So that pretty much covers everyone, right? So cool.
Right. So just a little bit, obviously, we're just going through this relatively quickly. Please speak to the person that's invited you on this webinar after this. If you've got more questions, I'm sure you will. But basically, this is just a quick little schedule of what the program, if you wanted to do it for the fat loss and weight loss, would look like. You'd have shake days and cleanse days. It's actually really fun. On shake days, you can just, you have your shakes, strawberry, vanilla, chocolate, and you basically have that mixed with foods, of course, whole meal foods. The beauty about that is that basically for the first time, probably in a long time, you're actually feeding your body. I know it sounds really interesting, but isogenics is not really so much about weight loss, but it's really more about that balance, actually feeding your body all the right nutrients so that it can function properly, so your metabolism starts going, and everything else gets into balance. So what I really love about this is that you're still having your whole meal foods, but you're putting in finally all this nutrition that you've been missing out on all this time by just having your normal foods, everyday foods, which unfortunately is slightly more depleted nowadays. A shake day. Do you want to go through this one, Gabby?
Yeah, so the system is really simple, and it's important to know that this is a lifestyle system. This isn't a diet. It's not a quick fix. Me and Mara have been using this for 4 years now, over 4 years. So this is something you do for life. But in the first 30 days, you start your body with a 30-day reset. And the reset is when you have, do your shake days and cleanse days. So in your first 30 days, you're having 26 shake days and 4 cleanse days. On a shake day, so easy. 2 smoothies and 1 meal and a couple of snacks. Now, if you are exercising, if you're a guy, if you're lifting weights, if you're a chick lifting weights or squatting, you're going to need to add another meal in there as well. So the amount of food you eat on top of the system is up to you. This guideline is mainly for people that are sitting down all day, which most people are in the office. But if you are physically active, you're going to need to add more meals. You can have your smoothie for breakfast, lunch or dinner, either or, swap it up. For me, I love hitting the gym. I just did a 2-hour weight session. My strength is crazy. I don't look that strong, but I'm really strong. And so because I'm training hard every day, I have 2 smoothies and 2 meals every single day. So you mix it up, but you've got your snacks there. Do you have little chocolates? If you're someone that has a bit of a sweet tooth, there's guilt-free chocolates. You can have them as a snack, or your phytonutrients as well. So this system's got all your macronutrients, your proteins, carbs, your fats, your fiber as well, and your micronutrients, as well as the phytonutrients, which are in your Isomove and ThermoGX, which is like a natural metabolism booster with cinnamon and ginseng. And the Isomove has got peppermint leaf and walnut extracts. It's all natural. I love it. And this makes being healthy so easy. I used to be prepping meals, going to the supermarket, chopping meals, cutting, and it just took so much time. And often I'd buy all this food, and because I was working long hours, it would just go off in my fridge. So I'd be chucking it all out, because it would expire. And this is delivered to my door. I haven't been to a supermarket in years because all my Isogenics is delivered to my house, and then I just eat lunch out at cafes and stuff. So game changer. Saves so much time, and I love it so much. Even now, 4 years on, I still have 2 smoothies every day because I'm traveling a lot, and when you're in an airport, there's the food is not very healthy. So I love that I can just shake up a shake, and you shake up the shakes with water, blend them up with water and ice, or you can just shake it up on the go. It's so convenient. And what all people want? More time for fun activities, more time for hanky-panky, more time for travel, right? So this system saves you all that time. There's a lot of other things I'd rather we do than cooking or going to the grocery store.
I still love cooking because I'm European, but my God, it saves you time. And it's like, I call it the happy shake. You literally feel so happy afterwards. So a cleanse day is a little bit different. Now, when you hear cleanse day, the product in the UK is called Nourish for Life. It's just so beautiful, but basically just helps you cleanse all those impurities in your body. And let's face it, we live in a pretty toxic world, whether it's just going out on the street, inhaling the gases from the cars, perhaps it's the water in London. Oh my God, it's so calcifying, and it's like, it's crazy there. My skin was so dry after a weekend in London. But perhaps it's just, I don't know, some of the artificial things in the foods. It's just the makeup we wear, perfume, you name it. You know, we rarely cleanse our bodies. We rarely give our bodies a bit of a helping hand to do all that detoxing at night. So what I really, really love about this product, I think it's one of the most unique products that we have in the range of the Isagenix products, but it's such a smooth way of cleansing the bodies of all those impurities. And what happens when we cleanse our gut and all of these things? We finally can absorb our nutrients, and we can just get rid of all the things that our body's trying so hard at nighttime to get rid of, but we just giving it a little helping hand. So what I found with having Nourish for Life in my life is just having a scoop of it at nighttime. So you can do daily cleansing, or you can do a one cleanse day, which is a fasting day. It's up to you and your schedule. I love doing daily cleansing because I just have it at night, and I know at nighttime all of that does its work. I wake up in the morning before my alarm, super fresh. Feels like I've had the best deep sleep. And that's how I love using it. But I also love using it fast days. Again, please get back to the person that's invited you on this webinar to explain to you a little bit. Once the box arrives, you'll be like, oh my God, what do I do with this? So just a little description here.
Awesome. And we're going to run really quickly through a little bit about each product because, like I said, there's only an opportunity because these products are so freaking amazing. So the Isoline Shake, OMG. If you blend these up with heaps of ice and a little bit of water, it's like thick chocolate mousse or strawberry mousse. It is so freaking good. I actually love the vanilla too. Vanilla's my favorite. Vanilla face. I love it. It's just so creamy, and most of the protein comes from New Zealand. Whoop, whoop, whoop. And my parents are dairy farmers, right? So I love it that I'm aligned with a company that is literally supporting my parents and their farm and helping them create income. So that just means so much to me. So you've got all your fats, all your good carbohydrates. So good sugars, low GI carbohydrates from beetroot. So if you look and go, oh, it's got sugar in it, it's good sugar. And your body needs sugar. Carbohydrates are not the enemy. We cannot live without them. We would die. So it's important to get good carbohydrates because it's got good fats from coconut oil, fiber from psyllium husk. It keeps you full. So you'll find that when you have these smoothies, you feel satisfied. It's not like a watery protein shake that you're going to have and then be hungry 10 minutes later. This is a full meal with every single thing you need. And so when you're having these delicious shakes, you don't need to worry hardcore about trying to get your nutrients from your other meal because you've got everything you need. So we know that our food doesn't have much nutrition anymore, unfortunately, but it doesn't matter because we've got everything we need. So we can just eat food for fun because we've got all our nutrition. And I'm not even kidding. I prefer these over any other food. Not even kidding. And it takes trust me, it might take a while, but you will get there one day as well. So that's the shake.
Awesome. I just love the way you did that. To me, again, I'm all about saving time. So I just love to whip that 2 minutes. I have my shake. I feel so happy after it. I'm full. I'm like, yep, let me go. It's in my bag. It's in every single handbag, in the car, and everywhere I've got a shake as the sachet is there. I love it. And please don't quote me on this, but I know someone did a little test on the nutritional values. I think it's like 3 or 4 plates of food that's nutritional value in that one shake. So I love that it's the opposite of depleting your body and dieting. It's the opposite. It's actually feeding your body so much nutrition so it doesn't lack all those things and then create cravings, which is what not everyone has, and they just don't know where it comes from. So there we go. We fixed that problem. I just love Isagenix as well for its range of being very human. It's very realistic. So they've put it together, snack options. They've understand that people love to snack. They understand that people need that little sugar spike throughout the day. It's good for your brain if you've got a job where you're thinking a lot. Computers, perhaps you're speaking with people. So I just love that they've thought of everything, and it's all good, healthy snacks like IsoDelight and Isagenix snacks, which I love so much.
So, like I was already talking about, your phytonutrients. So your ThermoGX is a natural metabolism booster, green tea, cayenne pepper. So all those like kind of things that you buy in the shops, like, oh, apple cider vinegar and green tea, that'll help you drop weight. Ice drinks have done all this for us and put it in this really little capsule that we take every single morning. It's so easy. And also the Isomove. So the Isomove is, I'm just going to mute someone here. There we go. The Isomove is, like I said, it's magnesium. And most people are severely deficient in magnesium in their body. So it's so great. Helps psyllium husk, helps keep everything moving, and that helps with your detox as well.
I love the move. I love having it at nighttime. I feel like it helps my body, my muscles relax. I know if you start this program, you're going to want to exercise because you have too much energy. So that's awesome. And Nourish for Life, I think we've talked a little bit more about it. I just love that it's just a soft way of just getting rid of impurities from your body. It's got all your botanicals and herbs. Honestly, it's just been put together by just the best of the best science team of people that have studied organic everything. You got biochemists, naturopaths, you name it. They just have created no compromise products that are literally just, you just can't find this on the shelf. So I just love it. And my favorite, Ionix.
I got this one. So Ionix is most people's favorite product, like Mara's. So, raise your hand if you're on this call and you have some form of stress in your life. Yeah, everyone, right? If you have a job, a boyfriend, a dog, a husband, children, all these things, and you have to sit in traffic, you're going to have stress in your life. Now, ice drinks cannot remove those stresses. Well, it might. It got rid of my ex-boyfriend. But it can help your body cope with the stress, okay? So it tells your body to relax. So this product, Ionix, is a herbal tonic. You drink 30 mils every single day. This has got adaptogens in it. Helps adapt your body, okay? So if you take it in the morning, it's going to help wake you up. If you take it at night, it's going to help you get to sleep. But if you do take it at night, remember, you've got to take it just before bed. Take your Ionix, then sleep. Not take Ionix, check phone, hanky-panky, because then you're going to be awake, right? So just before bed. Also, my favorite product. So these are natural energy shots. They're plant-based. They're alkaline. So this, how many people on here know a lot of people that rely on energy drinks for energy? Can you guys raise your hand if you know people that are V-drink, mother, so many, right? This is a kick-ass, way better alternative and way better than coffee too. So this whole system is alkalizing your body. That's what you want. We eat so much meat and fatty foods and sugary foods that our bodies get really acidic. This whole system is alkalizing. Coffee is acidic as well. So you can still have coffee, don't worry. But if you want to speed up your results, I recommend that you swap your coffees for these, because these are alkaline, plant-based. And guess what? Instead of half an hour or 1 hour energy from coffee, 4 to 5 hours. Woo, woo, woo. Imagine what you can do with that. Damn, endurance. So it's so cool. These are my favorite products. I never run out. I've got a massive stock of these because I just love them. I have them before a workout. And if I'm going hard, if I double drop, I'm hitting PBs hard. Also, if I want to go out, I have so much energy on ice drinks, I don't even need to drink anymore. In fact, if I did drink, it would be very scary. So what I do when I'm going out, I just have a couple of e-shots. I'm the last man standing. All my friends are passed out. I'm like, whoop, whoop. So I love them so freaking much. They're gentle. You don't get any crash, any come down. For anyone that's working long hours, like shift workers, truck drivers, nurses, anyone really, these are so good. They help you focus.
I share this with some friends that are flight attendants, and they're absolutely loving it because they've also got long shifts, and they've got to be so focused. So I love it.
Anyone. And if you have kids or an active boyfriend or whatever you need to, or a dog you need to run around after, these, you're going to be running freaking circles around them. I just love them so much.
Oh my God, your energy. I think you've had 2 before this. And just a quick disclaimer as well. I don't know if we've said it, but those products are not intending to treat or heal or cure anything. They're purely food. and they just help your body get into the balance, and your body is actually the miracle that's doing all the epic job of staying alive and feeling epic. Another product I love, again, whether you go to the gym and you need that hydration drink whilst you're exercising, I love having these to the gym. But I also, when I started Isagenix, I wasn't a big water drinker. Who else was that? Like, doesn't like to carry the water bottle and drink tons of it? I know people that are just like always drinking water. I was so jealous. I'm like, I just don't feel like drinking water. This was the one product that actually helped me get into drinking water, because I was like, well, at least it tastes like something. So I just love that this actually kept me hydrated, because I didn't drink that much water. I'm a big water drinker now, like 3 liters a day. But I just love that this was just that hydrating me throughout the day, whether it's summer, living in Australia, you sweat a lot. But also if you want to take it throughout the gym, in your gym workout, it's just absolutely epic, because it just replaces all those salts, everything that you're losing through sweat. So just another awesome thing. Great for kids too. Love it.
So the difference between Isagenix and anything else out there is that Isagenix works. That's the difference. It's the results. If you're ever trying to compare Isagenix to another system, look at the results. Look at the transformation. Speak to someone using the products, and results don't lie. So the cool thing is that there's actually been independent research done to compare Isagenix with healthy eating. So my biggest question was, why can't I just eat fruit and vegetables? Why can't I just eat, normal food and be healthy? But I was already doing that and I had no energy. I was bloated. I could never tone my tummy. And I was very, very stressed. So what an independent university did is they compared clean eating, the heart healthy diet, to clean eating combined with Isagenix. What they found is that people using Isagenix lost 56% more weight and 47% more fat. So the real amazing thing that they found is that people that tried to lose weight and tone up using just clean eating would lose fat, yes, but they lost muscle. Okay, on Isagenix, you are building lean muscle while you're dropping body fat. That's why when you see people on Isagenix, they have the muscle tone. They're squatting. They just have the strength. And you want muscle. Your heart's a muscle. You want, to build strong muscle and twice as much visceral fat. So people like, even Mara and myself, we weren't, very overweight, but we just had that bloating, that tummy, that visceral fat. And that's what the cleansing gets rid of. So if you have that little tummy, that below the belly button, a little spare tire thing going on, jackpot, Isagenix gets rid of. That's the first thing that went for me. And I was like, oh my God, hallelujah. I've been trying to lose this freaking spare tire for 10 years. And the cleansing is absolute boss at getting rid of that. So independent research has proven that you're going to get way faster results with Isagenix rather than just trying to eat healthy yourself. How cool is it? Because unfortunately, our food is mass produced. It doesn't have the nutritional value that we need anymore. Just one quick thing that I always love to talk about is back in the day, 30, 40 years ago, we could get all our nutrients from food. This really famous study on spinach worked out that to get the amount of iron you need, in 1943, you eat 1 bowl of spinach and get all your iron. Woohoo! In 1997, you need 46 bowls of spinach to get the same amount of iron. That's how depleted our food is. And that's 1997. That's like 20 years ago. Imagine having as much spinach you got to eat now. That's crazy. They're like Popeye, drinking spinach every day. But we just cannot get our nutrients. So every single health practitioner agrees that supplementation is essential now. And that's where Isagenix comes in.
Loves it. And yeah, I think I've mentioned before, and this is my favorite part, and my mom being a doctor, I'm like, it took me a few months to talk to her, and she just literally just looked at the science, and she looked at the product. She literally went and Googled and went through each and every single ingredient. I think she was the hardest person to just get started on this products, and she had the most amazing transformation. But it really is all backed up by science. And so if you want to share this with anyone that's really loves their science, is really into nutrition, wants to know everything they put in their mouths, is absolutely obsessed with eating healthy, wants to know everything, every single ingredient, we're so excited and so proud. We've got everything to show you guys. So yeah, solutions based on science, and more than 50 full-time scientists working on this, literally the best in the world. And we have some epic transformations. We're so excited. We've got Lara to share her transformation. Babe, if you want to unmute yourself and share your story, we'd love to hear it.
Hey guys, so thanks for having me on. So I'm Lara, I live in Nottingham, and I was introduced to Isogenic in June 2016 by this crazy Kiwi who came over to me in a swimming pool in Thailand, Gabby. And I've been using these products now since they came to the UK, so for the last 5 months. And in these 2 photos, well, before Isogenics, you can see I was really depressed, really unhappy with the way I looked, and I've tried everything, counting macros, micros, doing ketogenic diets, and I never got anywhere. And then as a result of using Isogenics, I've managed to lose 7 kilos now, which is 15 pounds. And more importantly, I lost 14.5 inches of fat. And this was all without any training at all. So I've now, since I've been using Isogenics, I've now got crazy amounts of energy, like Mara was talking about earlier. And I've started going back to the gym. And I just did a crazy session today with Dan, who put me through my paces because he's trained to be a PT. And I really, really, really want to get out and tell everyone that I can about this, because I think that everyone deserves to be able to choose what they want to do with their lives. And I don't want to like wake up to an alarm clock and be told what to do every day. So that's my thing. So
Woohoo! Congrats, babe. Looking amazing.
Oh, that's so cool. All right, next up we have another gorgeous babe who's in Leeds. Take it away, Tia.
Hey guys, so I'm Tia. So my story is a little bit different to most people, but before Isogenics, I was actually in my last year of high school. I just had a lot of stress on me. Being last year, I was so depressed. I was playing sport 5 days a week, and I was just constantly run down and fatigued. I'd literally get home from school and I'd just fall straight asleep. I was actually introduced to the products by my cousin Oniata, and I've now been a part of the ISO fam for 2 years. So I went to my first event in September 2015, and that was a real game changer for me, because I always was like, oh, never going to be able to travel. I didn't want to live the normal like 9 to 5 work week like everyone else. I always just wanted more from life. And I saw the start panel and I was like, oh my gosh, I want to live like that. So yeah, I've been on the products for 2 years and I've gained so much energy. I literally just walk around the street now, like dancing in the street and singing. And I have found a passion for travel. I just spent the last couple months traveling, and I've moved to the UK now, which I never thought I'd be able to do. And honestly, the personal development that you learn from these events is what really pushed me to go outside my comfort zone and actually go after what I wanted in life, which is pretty cool, because now I'm just traveling around. And yeah, I just want to help everyone else be able to do that as well. And yeah, that's my story.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Tia. And when Tia says she's dances around the streets, we literally danced our way around London last week. We high-fived, danced on the tube, and like people were just like, what the hell? We're like, Isogenics. It was so funny. And actually people were like, what are you girls on? And would connect with us on Facebook. We're like, let us tell you. So if you're on this webinar, we met you last week in London, woohoo! Good work. So we have Dan here, which is Lara's partner. Does he want to share a story? Yeah, why not? Okay, cool. Awesome, Dan, you're up on the spot. Take it away, brother.
Get off. I was asleep then for a minute.
Oh, sorry.
No, I was kidding. Absolutely kidding. I didn't know I was on. Yeah, so I too got on the products about 5 months ago. Obviously by Gabby talking our ears off in Thailand, constantly for 5 days. No, that's an actual lie. She really just convinced us massively to get into Isogenics, and then we waited until they came over to the UK with bated breath, and then finally got on there in May this year. As you can see from my left photo to the one, left and right there, I shifted a bit of unwanted body fat, and I've never been able to shift the tummy fat, to be fair, and that's probably the biggest thing for me. And a bit like Gabby and Mara, my biggest thing that I love out of this whole system is the Ionic Supreme. Without that, the way I ever describe that to people is, if anyone's ever seen the film Limitless with Bradley Cooper, I feel like him when I've taken the Ionic Supreme. So that's probably the biggest accolade I can give it. And the fact that I was so against this sort of stuff, being a physiotherapist by background, I used to tell people you can eat healthily and do it through diet, and you don't need shakes. And now I have to actually eat my own words every time I talk about it. So, yeah, that's pretty much my story.
Thank you so much, Dan. And, Dan's a health professional, and, it is health professionals see so many of these kind of things coming through, and most of them are rubbish. And so it's natural for them to be really skeptical and not understand it. And just about educating them as to why this is important, and showing them the scientific evidence, and at the end of the day, the results, their own results. And something I say to people is don't trust me. If you're thinking of trying Isagenix, don't trust me. Trust your body. Put it in your body, and your body will tell you if it's good or not. So thank you so much, Dan. Good putting you on the spot there. Okay, now we have another gorgeous, absolutely amazing person who I just admire so much. She's in the UK now as well. Are you there, Vic?
I am here. Hi, everybody. You know what's funny, Gab, is I'm actually in Australia now. So I've come back for a really quick trip. I've come back for a really quick trip, and then I'll be back in the UK very, very soon. But I just want to give so much love to you and Mara for this call, because I know how valuable it is to everyone to hear from you guys. But yeah, my story starts about 5 years ago. Almost 6 now, which is crazy. So yeah, I am a Brit, but I moved out to Australia 8 years ago to have a better life. And when I was introduced to Isagenix, I was the girl on the left. So I was somebody who was always on a diet, always trying something to try and lose weight. I would yo-yo up and down, up and down, up and down all the time. And so when I was introduced to Isagenix, I said yes straight away, because it just was something else that I was wanting to try. I was like, no dramas. So I got on the products, and pretty much immediately something was different for me. So I felt more energetic. I felt happier. The weight started to come off, and the best part for me has been the maintenance. And so I've been in the UK for the past 7 months, sharing this with my friends and family. And I think that one of the biggest things I've found is that lifestyle mindset, because for me, yes, I wanted to lose the weight, but I wanted to keep it off. And I feel like so many people are looking for this, because to lose the weight and keep it off, that is the life changing. You can lose the weight and then find it again, but losing it and actually being able to keep it off, maintain it, change your goals. Like for me now, I train, I do weight training. I would never do that stuff before. I would sometimes do cardio because I wanted to lose some pounds, but now exercise is part of my life. And, like the girls, I also get to travel the world and build this as a business full time, and to be able to move between now Australia and the UK and share this with everybody who needs it is just the best thing ever. And I'm so excited for every single person on this call, because I know what these products and this business model can do for people. And if you're even just a tiny bit interested, just do it, because you've got absolutely nothing to lose. And this company, these products changed my life, just like the girls. And I am so, so excited to meet more of you at an event very soon. So just do it, guys. It absolutely rocks.
Thanks, Vic.
Thank you so much, Vic. You are absolutely amazing. Now we have another beautiful, beautiful girl who is in the UK, I think. Terry, are you on there, hun?
I'm here.
You.
What happened to my last name? Now I'm a Tukulau.
Oh, did I spell it wrong?
That's different.
Sorry.
Hey guys. That's all right. I'm used to it. So yeah, my name's Terry Ann. I was introduced to Isagenix almost 2 years ago now, when I was living in New Zealand. Prior to that, I was the same, did sports hard out, I used to run like 18 Ks at a time, but I was just getting nowhere. I ate pretty healthy, and then when my results weren't coming, I would get a little bit depressed and then do the opposite. So it was just a whirlwind ride of getting nowhere. So I took the plunge into Isagenix, and there's just no turning back. Like, I just felt amazing. I dropped 7 kilos within my first 30 days. And my intention was to just use it for 30 days and get my money back. But I just couldn't stop. The energy for me and the lifestyle, the ease of lifestyle with it, it just, you know, when you find something good, you don't give it up. So I moved to the UK about 6 months after starting Isagenix and realized that it wasn't actually here yet.
Oh, we may have lost Terry. All right, we may have to come back to her. But yeah, her and her awesome husband Tane, he is a professional rugby player actually. He plays for the Newcastle Falcons and he is crushing it. He also plays rugby for Tonga, and he is absolutely addicted to these products, and he's trying to get me to smuggle in some of the performance line for him. That's not in the UK yet. But yeah, it's just so cool that, you know, Terry's used it to drop some pounds and to build some lean muscle, and her husband is using it professionally to absolutely smash goals in his rugby career. So it's so cool how diverse the system is. Lauren, this is another gorgeous girl from London who is now my housemate in New Zealand. She's an absolute babe. This is her 16-week ISO Body Challenge. I know some of you guys on this call are in her team. And when you have results like that, you can't help but share it. I mean, look at that natural butt lift. Hello. It's amazing. So, and she's a chef. She's a foodie. She's a chef, loves her food, but she uses Isagenix to balance that out. She uses the system so she can eat whatever she wants. How cool is that? And this is my gorgeous partner, Grant. This is his first 20 days in the system. So he was working in the mines, working shift work, and, you know, really struggling with sleep, struggling with energy. He was a personal trainer before, so he's always been into the gym. So he changed nothing in his training. All he changed is his nutrition. And he went on to get even more shredded. He built lean muscle. And, of course, his biggest benefit is meeting me. So, ISO Body Challenge. It's funny because it's true. But
sorry, I'm back. I dropped off, but sorry.
Oh, all good, Terry. I finished your story for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, all good. So, yeah, I mean, the ISO Body Challenge. So most of the photos you've seen are 16-week photos. Their results in 16 weeks. So what that is there's this amazing challenge that Isagenix runs that's free to enter. So if you decide to try Isagenix, make sure you take your before photos and enter the challenge. Because if you don't, you will roundhouse kick yourself in the face. You'll be so gutted because you're going to get insane results. And you'll be gutted if you didn't enter because the prizes you can win are huge. So just for completing it, even if you, you know, you're just starting it, into your before photos, 16 weeks later into your after photos, and you write a story about what this has done for you. So you're marked on your photos and your story, okay? So even if you're like, oh, I don't have that much of a dramatic transformation, your story is even more powerful. So just for completing that, in the UK, you know, you guys might need to help me out on this one, but I believe you get, is it £100 or £150 of like £150 product voucher to buy whatever product you want for completing the challenge. So how cool is that? Just, you can do 3 of them per year. Hopefully someone on the chat groups. 150, boom, £150. So if you do 3 of them per year, that's £600. No, you can do 3 per year, yeah, or 4? 3, yeah. So £450 per year of free product. How good is that? So even if you just start, complete. I'm in my 7th challenge. I just do them over and over again for the free product because why not? You're crazy not to. But if you have a powerful story and you really put in the effort and you go to the gym and you really push your results, you might need to help me out on this.
£5,000.
£5,000 is the grand prize. So the winner gets £5,000 and a trip to America, flying around the world, street cred, photo shoots. Everyone's bowing down to you on stage. You're like the freaking boss. But even as a finalist, if someone can type in how much they get, the finalists get, even as a finalist, you get some cash as well. So, and I think there's 12 finalists per year. And so just go for it, because even as a finalist, you're going to get money. If you're the winner, you get money. And the great thing is for you guys in the UK, because this is so new, there's not that many people that are completing the challenge. A lot of people are starting, but not of them are completing. Okay, we think it's about £500 for the finalists. So not a lot of people. You're not against as many people at, like here in Australia and New Zealand, we're against like thousands of people. Actually, this is huge here. Everyone knows about it. And that's why it's growing so fast in the UK. You know, we're the largest direct selling company in all of Australia and New Zealand. It's going off. So you guys, by knowing about this at the very start of the UK, you can be the pioneers of this over there. You know, it's so exciting. So do the challenge, because you've got a good chance of taking it out. far more chance than we have got over here, because there's so many people doing it. But you guys there, crush it, man. Go hard. Yeah, go for it. So these are just some more photos of some people that you can see. I mean, the results are so next level.
I love it. Okay, so just some of the packs we've got. The Weight Management Premium Pack, which is pretty much the best way to go. If you think like best pack for in terms of value for your money, this is probably the best one when you want to start on. Yes, there is a 30-day pack as well, but that's just so basic. You want to get the snacks. You want to get the e-shots. And then, of course, you just see how you go the first month. The person that gets you started is going to really help you find the best way to then manage and maintain that. Just like Victoria said, her favorite part is basically just being able to maintain it once you've gotten the results. So we've got weight management, energy and performance. Pretty much everyone orders whatever they love to maintain on and however much they want to consume. I know Gabby's and my orders are pretty big because we just love all the products. Yeah, people just take what they want and they just find a way to really maintain their results, feel good every day. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
So like we've been sharing, you know, when you finally find something that works, are you going to keep that a secret? Of course not. Like both Mara and myself and everyone that's shared, when you get your own results or you find out about this, of course you want to tell the world. And us as millennials, what are we doing every single day? We're posting on Facebook about the cafe we love, the movie we love, where we got our hair did, where we got our brows did, where we got our makeup from. We're referring people all day, every day, but we don't get paid anything for that. Isagenix pays you to share your experience and help others get started. And, you know, when you finally find that things that change your life, you're not going to keep it a secret. Of course not. Maybe if you didn't like someone, you might keep it a secret from them. But you're going to share it with pretty much everyone, right? Because you want to help all your friends and all your family get started. Even, not that you wouldn't not like anyone, but share it with everyone. Everyone deserves to know.
And yeah, this is, I love this. I'm so glad you put this on. If we have residual bills, and why not have a residual income? And, you know, again, I mean, you guys have to understand, when both myself and Gabby, when we first started this, it wasn't anything more than just a pack of epic products that looked really colorful that we knew just is probably going to give us a six-pack and some energy. Little did we know we were going to actually feel amazing. Our bodies were going to just physically change. We're going to feel so happy. It's actually so hard to keep it to yourself. It just came so naturally that, you know, all of a sudden we have this like, whoa, there's this thing that you can get paid every Monday because you literally just put it on Facebook that you have epic results, and then someone else also wants to have it and they get it online, and somehow you get paid just because you told someone you're having a yummy chocolate shake. And in my head, I'm like, you're kidding me. I've gone to uni. I've worked so hard my whole life. I'm telling someone I'm having a yummy shake and I get paid for that. And so, you know, for us now, the notion of residual income is just the most natural thing. I mean, I am crazy about helping as many families out there achieve this in their lives. I mean, every single person I've met in the last 4 years hasn't told me they've got enough money. They all said, you know what, I wouldn't mind an extra $400. I just had to change a tire. Do you know what? I wouldn't mind sending my kid to do some extra, like, I don't know, learning how to speak Italian. Or there's always something, I promise you guys. And when you have normal, everyday, epic, human, authentic conversations with people, you just realize that those residual bills need that residual income to make all these other things that you wanted to leave for later to make the dreams come true. You don't have to wait for it. So for us, yes, if you're looking at the side of doing the business that I know brings a lot of stress, you can go to the next slide, a lot of stress into people's lives, we can show you how you can share these products with elegance, with authenticity, with fun, so we can help you not only get your products paid for and eat for free every month, but also bring in that little bit extra. And I'll let Gabby continue that one.
So, yeah, I mean, think about, especially for millennials, especially for young people, but it's not just for young people. A lot of people are struggling financially, a lot. You know, I was in London recently, and I was there again for a month in June. I spent a lot of time over there, and people in the UK, you know, when I'm talking to them about us, they're like, I don't know if I can afford it. They don't know if they can even afford to be healthy, you know, and that's crazy. That's your health is your wealth, you know, and stress. So many people are financially stressed. We have an answer for that. So Isagenix, you know, the vision, it's to help free people from both physical and financial pain. So both of them are equally needed. Would you guys agree? A lot of people need health, but a lot of people need income. And what we can give them is a way to get healthy for free, a way to get their products paid for, a way to feed your family the best nutrition on the planet for free for the rest of their lives. And if you choose to make a second income, or if you choose like us and you want to quit your job and become your own boss and travel the world, you can make a full-time income. But you get to choose. You don't have anyone telling you what you can or can't do. And you know what the crazy thing is? The business side, which I guess is just basically you sharing it, it's free. It's the same as just being a customer. You know, it's like a $20 membership fee, like pretty much free for this incredible opportunity to build yourself a bit of income on the side in your spare time. You know, when I was in London, I was talking to a lot of people that were actors or dancers or, you know, fitness instructors that love what they do, but it just doesn't pay them enough to be able to live the kind of life they want to live. They would love to be able to travel more, love to be able to rent their own apartment, all these things that, you know, we can say, wicked, you can do this in your spare time. And the main thing to realize is anyone can do this from any background, any demographic. Mara was, you know, working in admin. I was an accountant. And you're going to hear from a few girls that were doing other things, but anyone can do this. Grant, my partner, was an electrician. Anyone can do this. And that's the beauty of it.
Cool. So how does it work? They've literally thought of everything. I mean, this is something that a kid can do it. So it's that simple. It's basically you start on this program. You have, just like everyone else, everyone starts, whether you just want to do this for the products or you want to give it a shot at the business. You basically try the products. You've got your 30-day money back guarantee. And of course you can share it. And it's the first thing that you can think of is just probably your best friend, your mom, your neighbor, 2 people that you can think of. You share Isagenix with them, and Isagenix says a big thank you. And basically, it says a big thank you with, depending on the amount of the money, with the pack that you're sharing. And you're going to say a big thank you for spreading the word, saying, hey, thank you so much for helping another person with Isagenix. It's just a referral-based fee. It's not something that complicated. It's just you referring it. And basically, whoever you've referred it to, let's say your 2 best friends, they can also refer it. They can also share the love. They probably got an awesome result. And then you can teach them as well how they can share. And this whole process is called You Share and They Share Repeat. And this is the absolute basic of what we call our compensation plan. That compensates you every time you share how Isogenics has probably, changed your life, your health, your body, etc. So it's you share, they share, repeat over and over again. It's basically really, I know it's really basic because we're just running through it. Again, go to the person that's invited you on this webinar to find out a little bit more. But to be honest, I remember when Mary's drawn this first for me, and she asked me, I'm like, babe, do you have 2 friends? And I said, Mary, I have more than 2 friends I can share this with. I literally put it to my whole Facebook. And yeah, I had more than 2 friends. I had like 50 people interested to just be like, holy moly, I want your energy. So it's actually really natural. It's just 2 friends that you want to start with, get your products paid for, and at least we know we've done our best job in not only having you have an amazing experience with 30 Day on this product, but also having, consuming them for free. And that's just the epic thing about this company. They've thought of everything. So you don't have the stress of the money or having the best 30-day experience at the beginning.
Absolutely. And love that. And I just want to add that, the way that, when we talk about residual income, I guess that was something that I hadn't really heard of before Isogenics. But how that works is that, it's all referral based. So it's just friends selling friends, selling friends, selling friends, like Mara shared. And yes, you get a one-off bonus for referring a new person. And that's you are paid that thank you bonus to coach them. You're paid to be that person's coach and help them and support them, right? But what you're also paid on top of that is like a commission on the products. And then every time that person is buying their products for the rest of their life, and as we talked about, this is a lifestyle, this is a healthy lifestyle. So if you refer someone, every time they are buying their products every single month for the rest of their life, you get paid the commission, or you earn the commission. As long as your account is active and you're a consultant, you get paid that. Now, that might be confusing, but just go back to whoever got you on this webinar and they can tell you exactly what all that means. But just know that you're earning commission every time someone buys their product for the rest of their life. And not only them, but anyone that they share it with, and anyone that they share it with, and anyone that they share it with, anyone that they share it with, to infinity. It never ever stops. It never ever dilutes. So the way Isogenics is structured is very different from other network marketing companies. It's structured so that anyone can succeed. It's structured so that it doesn't matter. Everyone is paid depend on their effort, not if, you don't have to get in early or none of that stuff. If you work hard, you get rewarded for your efforts. So, people like Mara and myself, most people just love the products. So most people just want to get healthy and just buy their products every month. They want to look hot and feel amazing and live the best life. Some people just want to share with a few friends and get their products paid for. So maybe they want to earn an extra couple of £100 a week, right? Whereas others, like Mara and myself, we want to go all in. And so we've built this residual income. So every single week, no matter where we are in the world, there's 7,000 people ordering their products every month. Every single week, however many orders are going through that week, that's what we're getting paid on, okay? And it never stops. So can you see how we're pretty freaking excited about this? Because we know there are hundreds and thousands of people that are looking for what we have. And if you're sitting there thinking, oh, I'm not like a salesperson, how am I going to sell this? It's not at all like that. Thousands of people are looking for this. So by you putting it out there, and how we put it out there is on social media, on Facebook or Instagram, you're going to be blown away by the people that are coming to you saying, what is this? I want to get started. He looks hot. She looks hot. How do I do this? That is as simple as it is. It's just sharing on social media and attracting. People are going to come to you. I mean, I'm an accountant from a farm in New Zealand. I was like, this is amazing. But as if I could do this, I don't know anything. But I just started sharing people's transformations, Mara's, Tia's, Terry's, and some of the girls you're going to hear from in a second, just sharing their transformations. And that's what people are looking for. And the great thing is this works. A lot of things out there don't work. So this works incredibly well. And it's so people are going to get results 100% of the time, or they get their money back. So you can be confident in sharing this, because you can say to your friends, if you don't love it, get it for free. Get your money back. You don't even have to send the product back. You send back the empty container. How crazy is that, right? So I just love that This is a system that anyone can get their products for free. And if you want, you can build a residual income, a secondary income. And it depends, you know, how much effort you put in, how well you coach your people. And that determines your success. But the cool thing is you have the choice. How brilliant is that? Okay, now I've got 2 final babes to wrap up who have not only, actually I don't think Ashley's on here, who have not only had amazing product results, but are also sharing this and creating that second income. So Ashley, she's another babe living in London that's had amazing results and is sharing it, creating income. But I want to move on to another gorgeous girl who's on this call, and her name is Courtney. So I'll get her to share a little bit about her journey, and in particular about, you know, what this opportunity has enabled her to do.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yep.
Awesome. So I'm coming in from London. I'm also from New Zealand. I've just spent the last about 3.5 months traveling around US and just got to London this week. So I've been here, when did I get here? On Friday. So almost a week in London. Woohoo! This is the first time I've actually been able to travel anywhere outside of New Zealand. And that's all because I was introduced to this awesome company, Isogenics, which we've been talking about for the last hour or so. So I was working in a corporate job, much like Gabby and Mara as well, and I'm pretty sure there's a few other people who were as well on this call. And I was living a lifestyle of work, and trying to save money so that I could travel. It's all I ever wanted to do. And I'm so thankful that a friend of mine saw that and introduced me to Gabs, because Gabby was just traveling everywhere. And my friend was like, you need to talk to this girl. She's doing everything you want to do. Go and talk to her. So Gabs and I had an awesome lunch, and she shared with me about Isogenics and what was possible through it. So that photo there of us on those scooters, that was us on Venice Beach back in August. That's Gabby and Grant, and myself, of course. And that was just incredible. We just went crazy in America, and just did so many cool things. We did a road trip, and yeah, I mean, a lot of people went back home, and I just kept traveling. I was just sucking it up. Like I spent about maybe 6 weeks in Florida. Oh my gosh, it was stunning. And then yeah, I came over here for another company conference in London, and soon I'll be going to Amsterdam for another company conference to share with more people. It's just so exciting. And all I do is share on social media. I share my transformation. That photo there, the before and after, that's 90 days on the system. And that was while I was traveling as well. So I was not at the gym every day. I was not very strict on my food. I mean, I was eating lots of fruit. I was having my shakes and the nutrition system. And I was also, you know, I was having a few burgers here and there. So it shows the flexibility as well, that you can live a lifestyle that you want to have. And this is going to sound super corny, but you can actually have it all. It's amazing. So yeah, I'm just super excited for the future about how there's no cap on this. There's no limit to what you can do. You can share with your friends. You can share with complete strangers, and they will understand. They'll get it. People will just get it, and you can create lifetime friendships with people that you never even knew existed outside of this industry. So
I love it. Aww.
Yeah.
Aww. Thanks so much, Courts.
So much love right now.
Oh, it's so amazing. And like literally every single person on this call, we've all met through Isogenics. We've all met through this movement. And now we're like traveling the world, best friends, and we're like, hey, who wants to go work in Bali for 6 weeks? Let's do it. You know, we can just do stuff like that. What the hell? You know, and we haven't had to invest crazy amounts of money to start our own business. With network marketing, the business was $20 for our membership fee. And our only cost is the food that we eat. That's our only overheads. How crazy, right? We just eat the food, look hot, tell people, have a chocolate shake. And then, you know, it is that simple. But I know we overcomplicate it. But it's just sharing something you love, which we do every day. So I love this quote. If someone offers you an amazing opportunity, you're not sure how to do it, say yes and learn how to do it later. That's what all of us did. I just saw Mara's results. I was like, I just want to look good in a bikini. That's it. That's the only reason I got started. So if
I just said give it a go. It's got a 30-day money back guarantee. Let's do it together, and the rest is history.
Absolutely. It is literally that simple. So if you're sitting there thinking, I don't know what to do, don't worry. You learn everything as you go, but the cool thing is you earn as you learn. And I just wanted to finish on a couple of events. So the exciting thing is Isagenix is just about to launch into Ireland and the Netherlands. So it's launching on the 6th, which is like, Monday? On Monday, it opens in Ireland and the Netherlands. Like, this company is just, it's so exciting. And they're having events there on the 4th in Ireland and Netherlands to kick off. So if you guys have any network or people there that would love to be their own boss, want to get hot, travel the world, then send them along to those events. Then the next event is happening in London and Birmingham, an event called UIA, University in Action. If you're on this call thinking, you know what, I would love to be my own boss. I'd love to travel the world, but I don't can I do this? I don't understand it. What is this? You know, you've got to get to these events. Even if you're unsure if this is for you or not, if you go to these events, you will know 100% if this is for you or not. And if it is for you, you'll know exactly what to do to create a life of your dreams. Now, it sounds corny, but I'm not kidding you. Like, I'm able to live a life of no limits. I financially support my parents now on the farm. I'm able to literally flew back from London 2 days ago. I'm flying to Fiji on Monday. I'm then flying to Phoenix, Arizona on the week after that. And this is the kind of lifestyle you can have. And all I was doing was working behind a computer in a little cubicle in a little black box, auditing companies and pretty much seeing other companies go under. That's what I was doing before this. So even if this isn't for you, the opportunity, don't be scared to share it with other people, because I guarantee there's going to be people in your life which would love to be their own boss, which would love to create a bit of extra income, which would even just love to get healthy. Even if you're thinking, yeah, it's not for me, whatever, these guys are weird. That's cool as, don't worry, we are weird, hell yeah. And because we're going against the status quo. We're not following the traditional path of go to school, get educated, get a job, work the rest of our life, retire, die. We're not happy doing that. We want to travel the world and live a freedom life, and that's what we're able to do. So if you know anyone that would love to be a part of that, this global movement of over 70,000 young people, then you've got to tell them about this. So yeah, we went over time a little bit, but we really invite you to join us. This is an invitation for you to start the beat and join us, join us in this, because we are on a mission to pay this forward to more people. Yes, we have time freedom. Guess what? We can do whatever we want with our time. But what we choose to do is tell more people about this, because imagine if no one had shared this with us. How would we feel? And before I got started, I was already on a great income. I was already pretty fit. I was already pretty positive and happy from the outside. So someone had looked at me, they might have assumed, why would she want Isagenix? So don't make that assumption about other people. You never know who is, no one could tell that I was really homesick. No one could tell I was really lonely. No one could tell that all I wanted to do was come back to New Zealand and travel the world and be my own boss. So when I found this, I was like, are you kidding me? Where's this been in my life? And to find out about this now, not when we're 40, 50, 60, to find out about this now while we're young and fit and, full of life, is the greatest gift on the planet. So just make sure you thank whoever got you on this webinar, because it takes courage to share this. There are people out there that don't understand it. There are haters. There are people that don't get what this is really about. And so to share it takes confidence, takes courage. So make sure you thank whoever got you on this call. And I'm like overwhelmingly grateful to Mara, because she shared and never gave up. She kept sharing it. She shared it on Facebook. She never gave up. And if she had given up, I wouldn't have found out about this. And I'm just so overwhelmingly grateful every single day that she never gave up and she keeps sharing it. And that's the impact that you can have on others when you pay it forward to others, when you share it with others. That's what you get, these messages back saying, you've changed my life. I'm so grateful. Even though all we've done is just connected them with this incredible company and these incredible products, this incredible movement. So,
I love it. Thanks, babe. I'm grateful for you, and just working with you and just traveling the world is just an absolute honor. Everyone that's come on tonight, thank you so much for your live presence. If you thought of anybody whilst you heard us talk tonight and you thought, my God, I know at least 5 people that want more energy or lift that fog off for work or, anything like that, we're going to have a recorded version, right, Gabby? So just get in touch with us or the person that's invited you on. If you think that someone would love to watch this, please get in touch with somebody the person that's invited you on this. We just thank you so much for coming on. And this was just an invitation, just a bit of information. We just love you all. Gabby, what an amazing job you've done again tonight.
And it's so funny. I look at that little photo in the bottom right, and that was us. We just got started. Like, we had our first little launch party, and I had my first tasting party, and make my dog sit on the sofa so it looked like there were more people there. and we were just starting out, just sharing with one person at a time, and we'd have a tasting party and no one would show up. We're like, damn it, but we just keep going and never gave up.
Never gave up.
And now look at the movement. Together, over 12,000 people's lives have been impacted, and with the others on this call, imagine all the ones that you've heard from. If we put all those numbers together, how many people's lives we've impacted? It's phenomenal. It's so crazy. But the brilliant thing is, we're just getting started. We are just getting warmed up. Like,
Europe.
So I'm just going to stop recording on there. Before I do, if you guys want to unmute and show a bit of love, if you've enjoyed what we did tonight, show a bit of love. It's so cool to have all of you guys on here.
Tia's doing a little boogie over there.